I'm Marshie Morgan, the author of 13 Interactive Challenges to Self-Discovery and Grandparent Memories from the Heart. Okay, so today we're talking about a subject that everybody has been impacted by in some form or fashion. And what is it? It's called dementia, losing our brain, losing our mind. If you've gone through menopause, then you already know that it's like, why did I walk to the kitchen? What was I? And then you backtrack and you try and figure it out. They call that fogginess. Well, dementia and Alzheimer's is serious, okay? But there is an article, there is research, 50% preventable. Listen to me. I feel when I come to you, I try to bring you value, tips, tricks, and hacks about our life and about our businesses. And this is one that was put on my heart. And you need to understand, I am not a medical professional in any sense of the word, okay? And this is all allegedly true and factual. And you can actually go to the link, okay, of to where this study is, and it is the Lancet Commission on Dementia Prevention. And they have come up with 14 risk factors that are preventable. So we're in the driver's seat. We're in control of this vehicle called our body and our brain. And y'all know how I'm always talking about these 6 inches up here. So we've got to be so careful what we're telling it, what we're feeding it, what we're giving it. Okay? So I wanted to address some of these factors that are preventable. And I'll leave the link of the article below, okay? So you can, it's a journal article, right? Because it's medical. They call those journals. And one of the factors that's preventable is education. They have proven that those that have a higher education have a better success rate. Why? It's because they tend to be constantly learning. But understand, you don't have to have a college degree as long as you're staying engaged and you're learning. Like I'm learning how to do this YouTube channel. I'm learning how to do this editing software and all this stuff. I'm constantly learning. And that is the thing. If you're at your job, continue to learn. Okay? So let's dive into this material because 50% preventable is a big deal. All right? I want to keep my faculties. So how do we do it? All right, we've got to make some lifestyle changes. And we already know a lot of these. A lot of these we should be doing anyway for our general health. And you know in the book, 13 Interactive Challenges to Self-Discovery, that I have discovery groups. So you don't have to do this alone. There's no doing it alone. And that's one of the modifiers. Believe it or not. But let's just go through my list here. Okay? So the first one is exercise. You know I've got videos on fitness and how I'm being challenged to try and exercise and you know that I'm replacing weight loss with strength. I want to be strong. So exercise is a key to preventing dementia. Okay. Eat like you're on vacation. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean a Mediterranean diet. Eat clean. You know, in the grocery store. Stay on the perimeter of the grocery store. But not the donuts. Okay? Today I was at the grocery store and I had to wait and not. I was like, oh God, oh God. Okay, no donut for me today. Right? And I didn't do it. I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to. I even thought about it when I was driving to the store that I was going to get one, but I didn't. So eating healthy, one of the things you can do is stay in the parameter of the grocery store where the meats, the fruits and vegetables are. So much of our food is processed, and I think that's one of the causes and the problems with our society today is all the processed foods. Not saying that you can't have it. It's just if you know, if I flip a coin and it lands and I had a choice, maybe this will help you not losing your marbles, okay? To eat better, to eat more fruits and vegetables, to eat proteins. Okay, protect your ears. Now, my generation, we had the best music. Okay, I'm sorry. Generation X, best music. Okay, but what do you do when you're in the car? Hey, you know, your song comes on, you've got it loud. Or you work construction, or you have a lot of noise, like the TV is full blast, or your spouse has it full blast because they refuse to go have their ears checked. Use this study, okay? Dementia is high, the percentage rate is extremely high for hearing loss, okay? So wear your hearing aids. Go get your ears checked. If you have a Sam's card, all right, you can have your ears tested. Go do that, all right? You have to do that periodically. You need to, okay? Now, check your cholesterol. High HDL. Cholesterol is linked to cognitive decline. Ooh, we need it to be low, all right? So keep an eye on it. Cholesterol. We know this. It's associated with all these other diseases. But dementia, right? You got to think long and hard. Wait a minute. All of these things are associated with what I'm putting in my body. And it's hard when you're addicted to potato chips, like I am. Stay social. This is why the self-discovery group is good, because you're going to meet like-minded people that are trying to improve in their lives and accomplish their goals. And in this case, prevent dementia, right? At least a 50% chance, you know, if it's preventable. It's kind of like my food safety. I teach food safety and it's preventable. Foodborne illnesses are preventable. But we have to have class because people don't know. They don't realize that these simple acts and disciplines take care of stuff. You know, I was raised, an ounce of prevention will take care of a pound of cure. So I'm sharing with you, allegedly, right? These modifiers, proven by science, 50% of us, if we'll do these things, won't get dementia. Okay. Stay social. No, not binge watching the Game of Thrones and the House of Dragon and Star Wars and Star Trek. Okay, you see where I'm going with that. The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. I've binged them all. What they mean is go join a group. Take a friend to lunch, coffee, join a new hobby, do something, be social. Call somebody on the phone. All right? Talk to somebody. Join a group. It's a live group, all right? And you can be anywhere in the country because it'll be like FaceTime, right? It'll be a Zoom call. Okay. See clearly. Be your vision. You have to take care of your eyes. You know, I get my eyes checked every 2 years. I think you're supposed to get them checked once a year. But they have determined that being able to see clearly, having your vision, taking care of your cataracts, right, is preventable and has something to do with this modifier of preventing dementia, our vision. Now this one, I'm about to go on a cruise. It says limit your alcohol consumption. Okay, I've got the drink package. I don't drink all that much, but they're not saying that you can't have a glass a day, but they're saying if you're drinking more than 10 a week, you might have a problem, right? This could impact your brain because it's been proven that alcohol kills brain cells. Well, if you're killing brain cells, you're probably gonna, have some dementia down the road, allegedly. Quit smoking. Luckily, I've never started. Hopefully you haven't started, but this is just another reason for you to have the strength to quit. And it's a hard habit, right? I know people that they quit and then they start and then they quit and then they start. And it's a coping mechanism. Like my potato chips. They're a coping mechanism. I love them. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Wear headgear. But protect what's inside here, right? If you are riding your bike, rollerblading, skating, wear your helmet. I know we grew up not wearing them. I know this. But I'm scared to get up back on my bicycle because I have fallen off of it. Luckily, I did not fall on my head. But I bruised myself up pretty good. And I didn't just do it once. No, I did it a couple of times, and now I'm kind of leery. But I love my bicycle, so I don't know. I'm really kind of torn. So wear your headgear. Keep learning. I touched on this. You have to keep learning. Learn a new hobby. Learn a new skill. Learn new technology. Learn how to use your phone. Don't depend on your kids to teach you. Learn your computer. Get on YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube now. Harvard University has free online classes. All right? You should always be reading and learning. Now you're going, but Marshie, I only like to read things with pictures. Well, then read things with pictures, okay? But learn something while you're looking at the pictures. All right. Get help. What do I mean by get help? Depression is correlated with dementia. Mental illness, it's serious. It's a serious thing. Depression, it eats you from the inside out. Let's say you've lost a loved one and you're grieving. Join a support group. There is nothing wrong with getting help. Every once in a while, we do get bumps in the road and we need a little push. I am not a counselor. I am not a medical professional. But I am saying it's okay to get help. And if you go to my website, marshiemorgan.com, I have on there the difference between a therapist and a life coach. And a life coach is what I am, not a therapist or a counselor. I am not licensed, nor do I touch that. Okay? Um, so, if you know these things can prevent dementia by 50%, and, you know, push off all these other diseases, is it not worth it? Is it not worth making the changes? Now, if you don't feel strong enough to make those changes, join a self-discovery group. I'll have the links below. Um, I'd love to hear your comments. I would love to know, uh, what you're doing in any of these behaviors, how you're tackling them, how you're changing them, how you're going about it. I think it's incredible that there's hope because to me, before coming across this, I kind of just thought you got it. Whereas, wait a minute, let's back up this train here. Beep, 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 right? We're in control of some of this? Whoa, this is a different spin. I need to think about this, right? I need to really think about what's happening. Yes, I get my eyes checked. Yes, I go to the dentist, right? I do get my ears checked on. But if you know these things and they are directly correlated to dementia, which could lead into Alzheimer's, should you not do these little things? I mean, you can still eat good vegetables, right? You can still eat clean. I think I'm going to have to really try and cut out processed foods. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're doing. I would love to hear what you have to say. If I brought you any value, any information, entertained you in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. Mwah!